We are back, and Johnny Rosenfeld is back once again today. He was here yesterday talking to Linda about some gardening tips. Today we're going to talk about pests, bugs. What do you do about those? And that's the thing. You can spend all your time planting your flowers, finding what's going to grow in this zone. But if you have those little bugs coming after them, it might just kind of ruin that crop of flowers you just planted.
That's right. And there are lots of ways to control them naturally, so you don't have to use pesticides. And you can even control them just by the way you plant and select your plants.
Okay, and you know what? I think a lot of people are interested in this because if you can kind of decrease the amount of extra work you have to do or the amount of contaminants you have to put into the soil, it's a good way to go. It's a little more green.
Exactly. It's a good green way, natural way to do it just by the selection of the plants and where you plant them in association with where your garden is.
Okay, so tell us about companion planting first.
Well, companion planting is basically a way you can control insects by luring the insects to the plants that you want to. You can kind of just sacrifice a plant like lupine. Aphids love lupine, yep. And you don't want aphids on your lettuce, for example. So you could plant some lupine near your garden to kind of lure the insects to the plant there and keep them off of your vegetables.
Okay. Yeah, that's another thing that we were talking about off camera is planting flowers in your vegetable garden. I'd never thought about that. I always thought it had to be separate.
Yeah, marigolds are a great way if you intersperse planting and do a border planting around your vegetable garden of marigolds. They actually deter insects and keep them out of your garden.
Now, are there any insects that are beneficial to plants? Are there any type of insects you want to come in?
Yes, there are definitely a few that you want to come in, and as you know, we do the ladybug release each year at the garden center. That's a beneficial insect, and they eat soft-bodied insects like mites and aphids and things like that. So introducing ladybugs into your garden and praying mantis are really beneficial insects. Spiders are beneficial insects. And so all of those are good insects. So when you see them in your garden, you got to protect those little guys.
And I can imagine we have different types of insects that you might find down south or in the Midwest. Is that what we find up here?
Yeah, we have a lot of aphids. The Midwest have a bigger variety of pest insects. And so we're pretty lucky up here because we have the cool, short season, so they don't like come up here as much.
Okay, and I was telling you off camera also about those little white bugs that I'll see on my petunias, and it drives me nuts because I spend all this time trying to keep my plants healthy, and they just kind of suck the life out of them. How can we get rid of those little white flies?
Well, beneficially, there are ways you can do it. Some of the things you can do for soft-bodied insects like aphids and some of the others are you can spray them with a soap, insecticidal soap mixture, and that'll take care of them naturally, and you can spray it right on the plant, and you can even eat those plants if you wash them off, so you can do it that way.
Okay, and we have a lot of things still going on at Johnny's Garden. You know, we talk about our shorter growing season, but we still have quite a bit left. You know, August can be beautiful, and even September can be a great time to have some great plants in your yard.
Yeah, it's fall planting season. You know, we've got fall bloomers starting to come in, mums and things like that. I can't believe we're talking about fall bloomers already. But we've got hanging baskets on sale, and right now is a great time to plant your perennial garden.
Okay, yeah, perennial, because in that way you're not dealing with it next year. It's just coming right back up.
Yeah, exactly. You've got it done and ready for the bloom.
Okay, hanging baskets on sale.
Yeah,
that's good.
Hanging baskets at 50% off.
Okay, that's wonderful. If something's happened, if the bugs have gotten to your plants and you want to maybe just kind of refresh that look, or a lot of people, maybe they're just staying here for the week and they want to have the condo look nice, add a flower.
You got it.
Okay,
add some
perfect.
blooms.
All right, now what time are you open?
We're open 9 to 5 every day. We're open until 6 on the weekends. So come on in every day.
All right, easy to find too?
Easy to find. First place on the left when you're coming into Minturn.
All right, Johnny's Garden. Thank you, Johnny, for giving us some insight on how to take care of those insects. Think about companion planting, border planting, beneficial insects. There's a few good ones out there. And mix up your flowers with your vegetables in the garden for more benefits. And you can find out more at johnnysgarden.com or 827-9200. We'll be back.